How's it going, everyone? This is Dr. Hefe playing more Disco Elysium, which is thankfully auto-saving itself. We're still here in the Whirling in Rags. It's 7 o'clock at night. I feel like we've spent 7 hours here talking to Titus, talking to Classier. Finally, we know that the man, Lely, the hanged man, was murdered while he was having sex with Classier. Very interesting, very exciting, very lurid, very sensationalist. All the exciting things for electrochemistry. But we need to know about Ruby, the 8th Hardie Boy, the leader, the brains of the operation. Where is she? We want to interview her. What the heck is going on?
It's you again. What is it?
Titus, I hope I never have to talk to you again. And you're seeing your little animation of swaggering up from the table. Okay, I talked to Classier, now I need to talk to Ruby. Why? Seen her in laudanum, induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name. Oh my god. A drug smuggling. Yeah. I'm gonna level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer. These all seem really weird. I mean, we are a apocalypse cop, not a drug-induced cop. Even though we talk about drugs all the time, even with Titus. Yeah, civil war is brewing, and the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby. That seems pretty logical, actually.
Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit on anyone. And now you pick Ruby. Well, not on my watch, you won't.
Come on, Titus. Stop always being a freaking brick wall about
Ruby's
everything.
We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Thank you for that bleep out.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
No, Titus. I need you to frickin' give me the information I want so I can frickin' leave you alone.
I think we'll keep sticking
Jesus
around,
Christ.
Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Whoa, look at all these different things we have here. Found key in Union Box, saw the winch outside. We did reconstruct it, we found the antique rifle, we found a secret route. Rudy is a drug trader. And all of that doesn't even get us up our logic. We do have a pretty good logic right now. Alright, let's try it out. Let's see if we can do it.
A sudden flash
Whoa,
of light
look
in
at
your
us.
neocortex.
We're
The
genius.
hostile cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Look at us. Look at us. We did it. We are very logical.
A massive activity spike in the amygdala copicum, the part cops use to pin nerves on people.
Copicum. I was like, is this a real part of the brain? No. No, this is like regnum cocainum.
Because she was here, all night, with us.
Was she?
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 12:25 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Kim, I think you meant 11:30. This is just one of those random times when you say the wrong number. It's okay, though.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go to the toilet?
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you the whole time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cop.
Yeah, we know. It's drug smuggling. It's
And
all
just
good.
because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
So, let's see. You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez.
God, Titus, you're so gravelly. But, I mean, there are B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime. Maybe we won't bring that up right now.
From the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72%. Why are we giving him this?
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
No, I did it, man.
No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk. And what they say doesn't sound like a science column. You're a madman.
Oh, so he wasn't here those days when we were going around going all crazy. I guess maybe they did lay low for like a week, but now they're back already.
Those numbers were an asshole, man.
Yeah, and they don't put her on the roof either. It's just mambo jumbo. He hasn't got shit.
Yeah, well, there's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof.
Oh.
Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop. You didn't even know about the pinball workshop, Titus? Come on, I thought you knew Martinez like the back of your hand.
People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
Oh, Theo knows. He's the old-timer. And Kimball, the pinball master, would know.
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Oh, Theo, you're one of my favorites.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
What are you talking about? There is an elevator.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Yeah, from there, a door... Well, let's back up, Kim. Good one, Kim.
Thank you.
From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Shanky, don't be so mean to Angus, you know?
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
Okay, so we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established.
All right, Titus, all right. Fine, and let's
But
move
a
on.
route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that. And Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt.
Oh,
In
no.
the shape of a gun.
Oh, no, not this one. Let's not say this one. Let us not tell them about my lost gun. Let's talk about the antique rifle. There are weapons just like this laying all around Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable.
Man,
Where'd
who
you
knows
get
it's a
it?
Belle McGrave? There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
I mean, how are you going to find every single spot in every single house in every single basement?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
Alright, yeah. I didn't say I proved she had the murder weapon. Just that we need to find her.
All right, Cobb. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
T, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Why? We know that now it's time for the motive. Because she wanted to kill Crenell, of course. That guy's been hampering the operations.
Phase 3. Motive, the last component.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. Ooh, this is interesting.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
That is a lot of work to cover up murder.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Alright. Let us use Shanky as our person. Eugene is very interesting. Alright, Shanky, let's assume you killed him.
I didn't do it, fucker! It wasn't my plan!
You probably did, though.
It's just a thought experiment. Think, Shanky. You killed him. You got up there, shot him, got down.
And would you prefer to go on trial with your buddies as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder? Oh, interesting. I don't know. I mean, it seems pretty bad either way, but probably lone committing murder is less bad.
Fuck you, man! I would never fuck my guys over like that.
She didn't either. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
But we know it's not a leadership challenge because she already is the leader. And why would she care about currying favor with Titus? Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Theo's actually been hooking us up. He got the key for us. Now he's telling Titus to tell us about this. Although he did have his hand on a gun.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions. If I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
I mean, I would.
She was afraid I would tell you.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Okay, so, I mean, I guess we got past this part, although it doesn't really help us find where Ruby is, but Titus told us basically that he doesn't know. So when does she
Friday
leave?
afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
Oh, so right when the cops show up, she flees. That is a little bit incriminating. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
I told you. You.
She was scared of me. As in, me personally?
Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I wonder. I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head. No wonder she's afraid. I've come to declare the ending of the human experiment.
Sure. The human experiment. That's real funny.
He looks at you without smiling. He's like, this guy's fucking insane. Maybe I am. But I'm a great detective.
You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Never. Not until the case is solved. And then the next case. And the next.
That's right. Because I am the ultra-liberal apocalypse cop. I'm here to bring the end of all things. Even if it means the end of myself.
Not until you have something on her. She says she's heard of you from Jamrock. That you're a human can opener. That you play suspects against each other. Open them up like cans.
Huh, that's a very interesting take on what we've been doing here. Because we have been interviewing Titus and Clausier, like the two prime suspects, and just been going back and forth, getting information from each of them to bring to the other person.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Yeah, that's right. Don't make my friend Kim have to pull out his piece on y'all.
Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim? Let's ask Kim all these questions. I love it.
You are insistent.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Anything
Yeah,
else?
There was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught me. But she was too scared.
I mean, apparently I got a reputation. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau does not fuck around. Or, you know, Harry, but that's not as cool.
Scared. You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Wait, why am I scared now? Alright, do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry. So, she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a Hardie candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Okay, fair enough. Have you looked
A
for
little.
her?
On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Alright, and we know the waterlock opens tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna go hunt her down.
Sure, there's some shit houses there, a cinderblock town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
Oh, like I haven't been doing hella work already. You know how much work it was to get you to tell us anything, Titus? I frickin' put a gun in my head.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish, hair's red, dyed. She looks like a lorry man.
I mean, he's not gonna know about this, but we'll ask. Do you know what she's doing with the Ulan frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
Maybe Angus would know. He's a radio genius, apparently.
She said she's
Yeah, he
building
did know.
a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
There you have it. Pale something.
Pale something, alright.
It'll have to.
It'll have to do. He puts his hand out. Yo, we ain't gonna walk away. We gotta assert our authority. Let's give him a firm handshake.
His grip is firm and reassuring.
Oh, we didn't do our
like
little
holding
handshake.
a piece of unpolished granite.
That would have been cool if they animated it. Finally, we can leave whirling in rags. I mean, it's been good times. We've learned a lot. But now let us allow our friend Kim Kitsuragi to take the corpse away with him. We do not need the corpse anymore. We know how he was killed. He was shot from outside the window while having sex with Clausier. And I believe, we just run over here where the corpse is. We already took the boots off. Kim, don't worry about the
eyes are
boots.
still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Oh, nice. We have such a good ability to search the body. Okay. Search the body one more time thoroughly. Plus 14. We know there's a bullet in there. Just don't roll double
Your
ones.
arms reach
Thank
out
goodness.
and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
Wait, we're doing this with our eyes closed? This is amazing. Here we go. Let's reach in.
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
Put our fingers in his mouth. That sounds horrendous, but okay.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
Play with it. If this feels right, that sounds hella weird. Let's open our eyes and look.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat.
Do not breathe
and
that
there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Oh, so the bullet didn't pass through. It went through his soft palate and then up into the brain where it stopped? Interesting. That makes me think this was a very low caliber bullet then. If they were worried about being able to pierce the skull.
Mm-hmm. A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
I guess we're putting our finger in.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Why is this a question? Brainstem?
Yes, that's what this part is called.
Thank you, Hanged Man. You're being very helpful.
You've seen the drawings. You've studied them.
Oh, I've studied them. Okay. Feel around.
The basal ganglia feels clumpy. The bullet has torn apart his reptilian complex.
Oh, the old reptilian brain is probably so upset about
The
this.
funk soul brother at the back of his head has gone dark forever.
Damn. Electrochemistry is sad. That's amazing. Alright, we'll push
Your
deeper.
fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
Wait, it went into the brainstem and then up through the limbic system? How the heck did this bullet do all this? From the soft palate. Okay, anyway. The cavities here cut right between the
The
hemispheres.
lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Jesus, we're just shoving our hand into this guy's brain.
All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Let us not punch a hole. Let us wriggle in.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger.
It better be the bullet.
Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. This must be the bullet. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Alright, let's get it out. Nice. I was
You
worried.
put the sharp metal bullet between your index
did
and middle
it.
finger. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just...
No, we ain't gonna whisper. We're just gonna
The
take it out.
inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as the bullet entered, it probably spread apart, and that's how it's doing all this damage.
A bullet.
Here's the evidence, Kim. Can we
The
get
bullet
caliber?
falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
So I guess if you had good perception, at the very beginning you could find the bullet, maybe.
A non-caliber. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
What? What do you mean keep it, Lieutenant? This is evidence, right?
No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
Okay.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds like heaven. That's weird. All right, we're just gonna yeah. Sounds great. Correct. Perfect.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Yeah, this concurs with the Hardie Boy story and Clausius.
And one last thing. We should demand injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. It's obvious the Hardie Boys tampered with it.
We should have known, Kim.
I had my doubts. There were no signs of a struggle on his hands. No claw marks on his neck. But still.
his brow furrows while his eyes glaze over. The lieutenant looks regretful for not figuring this out before.
Maybe the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
I think I need to wash my hands.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Okay. I guess we smell really bad.
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
You'll be gone? What should I do in the meanwhile? Do a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs.
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this.
Thank you, Kim. You've had my back, through thick and thin.
I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
Wow, Kim. So nice, so nice. Alright, finally, we can talk to him with our empathy. Maybe.
No reply.
Nope.
However many times you keep asking.
Please stop trying to perform a necromantic ritual. We have other things to do.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it again. Wait, it's Inland Empire? I thought it was empathy.
The bear's eyes are
There we go.
still glowing red.
We're gonna do it, Kim.
Stop.
I don't
I'm
care.
gone.
Yeah, we can talk to the hanged man again. How do you like it in the fridge?
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius. A regular Copperlangelo.
Dude, it's Reptilian Brain. He has Reptilian Brain's voice. I'm so happy to be talking to him. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
And where is that?
In the past. Way out west.
This is so exciting. I love that we actually got this to work. Hanged man is talking to us. I can see you're gone. But who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
I mean, there's nothing really funny about you. You're pretty disturbing.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Oh, well, fair enough if that's your perspective. Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Sounds like you, Hanged Man.
Takes one to know one.
Have another
Go
question
ahead,
for you.
Kobo.
Kobo. I thought he said hobo because of my little hat. What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Is he gonna say imagination?
imagination.
Imagination land.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Apparently I do. Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoony. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yeah, give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, Copper Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Dude, the freaking reptilian brain is getting excited. This is awesome. Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is not who I am. I'm Harry. Or do I say I'm Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? And we kind of didn't like Harry. Alright.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything.
Aww.
You're probably just a Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
Bummer, man. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Oh, damn. Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Copo. It was love all along.
Oh yeah, we thought communism killed him. Which was it that killed you then? Love or communism?
Huh?
You said love killed you, but when you fell down, you said it was communism. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because he was like, something killed... I forget. It was a long time ago.
You're misquoting me, Rooney. I said communism killed me. Love did me in.
I don't understand it. Communism killed me, but love did me in. Maybe someone can help me understand this statement. Can you ask me a question?
Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face. Motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Because he told me to, not to Kim. It's because of the frickin' apocalypse, man. I have to understand your murder because it will lead to the end times. Yeah, it'll lead to something undescribable, unforeseen, miraculous.
The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest. And it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Alright, finally. I hate you, you stink, and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Deep sea creature. Myself in the bathroom mirror? This is a little bit too much. That's a little bit too real. That's what we would say in our dreams, not in our waking life. You don't remind me of anyone.
Sure I do. You just don't want to admit it.
Alright, enough
Come
of
back
you.
later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
Dude, that was cool. It didn't match this text at all, but that was interesting. Alright, let's see if we can tell us anything else.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Alright. What happens if
Do
we
I
say
remind
myself
you of
in the bathroom
someone?
mirror?
There you go. Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon you will be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks.
Thanks,
Feeling
Hank,
nausea,
man.
vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area, tiny red lines on the skin above waist level, more like days, Coppo. The clock is ticking. Your liver tells you so.
Whoa, whoa, yeah, definitely enough.
Come back
We don't want to
later,
know that.
Coppo.
Alright, Kim.
Amuse yourself
Take him
with
away.
my frank
Take him away.
manners.
We're done with them.
All right. I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands. I'll take the legs.
Alright. Let's get rid of this corpse. Get on out of here. See you later, Kim. I'm gonna do all sorts of crazy things now that you're not here. And you can't stop me. You can't stop me. Let's see, what do we got here? Alcohol red, but it's all gonna give us bad morale. I don't want bad morale. Our morale's already low enough. Man. Then we'd have to use some magnesium to counteract the low morale. It's all bad. All bad, all bad. But we're on our own again. It does feel kind of lonely without Kim. But I think we're getting, you know, more to the fun side of the disco. We're getting more to the disco side. We're not here investigating a murder. We're here to boil some boots.
Getting the corpse residue out of these boots is going to require patience, and also a huge pot full of boiling water, soap, and white vinegar.
All right, we'll check out the
commercial
cookware.
Pot draws your attention.
There's the big
it's
pot.
It's very large, gigantic even. It could be used to make enough stew to feed an entire city, and also to boil a putrid pair of death boots.
Well, we're definitely using it for your use number 2. And we will not combine use number 2 with use number 1. That would be disgusting. Let's check out the cleaning supplies.
There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of white vinegar in the cabinet next to the fridge.
Well, we're taking that. That's
this
for
is
sure.
going to take the hard stuff too. Use as much as you can.
These boots are really disgusting. Pour some dish soap and the bottle of white vinegar into the pot.
The delicious smells of cheap soap and vinegar waft up from the pot.
I don't know what other smells are wafting up, but smell of decaying bodily fluids is probably not great.
All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them.
Add water and the boots to the pot. Bring it to a nice boil. This is our stew that we're cooking up.
The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface.
I don't know if this is beautiful, but we'll wait some more.
The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look cooked. You can smell it too.
That is disturbing.
Just like beef stew.
That is disturbing. That is very disturbing. Thank you, Disco Elysium, for that.
That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get. Steam, dense with the smell of strange meat, disappears into the vent above the stove.
Dump the sock and flesh stew immediately.
A pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
Master Chef out. Sweet, we got some new boots. The Fairweather T-500 Greaves. +2 authority. Put your foot down. -1 to composure. Shoots too big to fill. These greaves are light as feathers and just a tad too big for you. But don't let that bother you. With these on, you'll look like some kind of future warrior, and they'll keep you safe if you accidentally shoot yourself in the foot. So worth it. Oh, we could have used these to prove our authority to Titus, man. Oh, well. Hopefully we don't need composure, but we have upped our savoir-faire. Our composure's having a hard time at only level 2. Ooh, we got even a nice little blue dot.
Look down at the white ceramic sabatons hugging your arches and calves. Surprised at how well they fit. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
Decked out in future armor, like a cop ought to be.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
This is long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it. I must study it. No. This gear can line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops.
Certainly. But you may want to hold on to the armor you have for long enough to properly analyze it. Figure out its vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities?
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
That is a good idea. We do know that there's 2 other of these mercenaries out there, so knowing how to take them down could be useful. Alright, fair enough. We'll unlock a brain point. Fairweather T-500. Oh no, we're losing the savoir-faire again. It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't even leave a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. just have to figure out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it, shooting yourself. Let's see. Okay, hopefully we don't have to do any of those things. That sounds dangerous. But look at us in our shiny new boots. Carson T in our left hand. Our bag full of random garbage in our right hand. I guess those are opposite. Random garbage in left hand. Carson T in our right. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. I don't know what we're going to do next time. I guess we have to wash off the death smell. Oh, the smoker on the balcony. We have to go talk to them at 2100. So it's almost time. So yeah, we'll probably go head over. Maybe we'll wash off the death smell first. And then go talk to our favorite smoker man on the balcony. But that'll do it for this episode. So if you're enjoying the experience, and thank goodness, I feel like, you know, we're not going to have to be interviewing Clausia and Titus anymore. That was like 5 episodes of just talking to those two nerds. But yeah. Oh, we could maybe use the bathtub. But yeah, if you're enjoying the series, you can subscribe for more Disco Elysium content. And until next time, do remember to take care of yourself and wash yourself, get that death smell off of you, and keep it disco, baby.